feel fairly qualified to talk about the bench press. Not so much in what I've accomplished, but in what I've come through to accomplish what I have. I was telling a couple of you guys a story. The very first time that I ever tried to bench press was 95 pounds and nearly took my head off. So I can relate to any one of you, no matter what your struggle is in the bench press. I've tried it, I've failed it, I've come a long way around. So when you look at me and you look at where I'm at, understand that I'm talking to you from a perspective of complete understanding, complete empathy. The bench press is a really, really funny event. And how many of you guys really focus on like a bodybuilding style bench of just a pec? You know, you think of it in that terminology. That's good. A lot of people really, really do. They think bench press is pecs. As I was coming up in the sport, I was fortunate enough to train with some really good people, and I met some really, really great bench pressers. Eric Spoto, Ryan Kennelly, Mendelson, Al Davis, and then you look back at the guys that I looked up to as I was coming up: Kazmaier, Doug Young, Mike Bridges, McDonald, Larry Pacifico. These are some massive, massive bench pressers. And all of them have a little bit different style. All of them have different things that they do. But what is one common characteristic amongst those men that I just spoke of? If you can think of it.
Thick backs.
Them lats.
They had huge, huge lats and massively strong arms. Okay? I would venture, I mean, it's a statement that I'll make without saying it's a guess. If you've got bony, skinny arms and a bony, skinny back, you're probably not going to have a very good bench press, okay? Look at the guys like Spoto. Spoto has a 21-inch forearm. Mendelson has probably a 19 to 20-inch forearm. And they have huge, massive biceps. So many times in powerlifting in this country, we negated the shoulder press and the biceps. You know, we said bench shirt, you know, keeps your shoulders safe. We don't need to do them anymore. Bench shirt gives you a lot of tension on your bicep that you can drive off of. You don't need to do your biceps anymore. But as a raw bench presser, you absolutely need those things. Anytime that I've been stuck on my bench press, I start doing a little bit more focused shoulder work, more bicep work. Automatically, my bench press starts to develop a little better. I train my lats 5 times a week. I train my triceps 3 to 4 times a week. These muscles were made to work, okay? I promise you, what we do on a daily average, even if it's a hard 2-hour, 3-hour session in the gym, is much less than what we're designed to do. All right? We're designed to be nomads, polygamous, you know, go out, have sex like 8-9 times a day, walk 40 miles, plow a field. You know, that's what we were designed to do, okay?
That book's going to sell so much better than the Cube Method.
But in reality, sitting at a desk for 40 hours, I promise you, you're not going to overtrain your triceps doing them 3 times a week. You're not going to overtrain your lats doing them 5 times a week. What you need to realize is you are capable of so much more than what you're told. We've become ignorant through intelligence. We've had some scientist study some kid somewhere in the world, and he says, okay, 3.7 sets of tricep press downs at X amount of weight equals overtraining. Well, that's bullshit. Our body can adapt. You know, if you had to do it, you would. I use the analogy a lot of times of my grandfather. You know, he was a farmer. You didn't just say, well, I'm tired, I'm not going to go milk the cow, or I'm not going to go plow this field. You fucking get out of bed and you go milk the cow and you plow the field. That's what you do. So you get through it. And that's the way the training is. The harder you're training intensity-wise, the more you're going to yield from yourself, okay? So understanding that, getting back to the point of the bench press, I started looking at the bench